It does not look like everything is all right with this K10. Let's check it out. No, but seriously, this thing was up and running like days ago. What'd you do? Let me translate this for the people out there. Esparza broke the truck. What's up, guys? It is Friday, August 25th. Chris from RestoMods coming at you with a garage update. I'm here with RM22. This number's matching 1968 GTO. If you don't know about it, definitely go hit our YouTube channel and check out those build videos because this thing is awesome. It's original drivetrain. I drove it yesterday. It is one of the more fun, cruisy, but still fast cars that have come out of RestoMods, and you get so many looks. Like, this thing turns heads everywhere it goes. I mean, just look at it. So much fun. So we're hoping to have a drive video up for you guys soon. If I can talk Esparza into jumping in that thing with the camera and driving around for you guys. In the meantime, it is the 25th of August, and so as such, we are in 4 times entries for RM23. What does that mean? Well, go to restomods.com, pick up a shirt, a hat, some cleaning products for your ride, some auto parts, any number of different things that you'll probably buy anyways, but if you buy them from us in the next 6 days or so, you're gonna get 4 entries for every $1 spent. So make sure if you are planning on entering RM23, you get those entries in the next 6 days, because after that, 4 times entries is over. So don't miss that. Once that is closed, it's closed. We'll never offer 4 times entries again. Sweepstakes has still got a couple months to go. We give away a car every 3 months or so, which sounds like it's a long time, but when you're getting the car set up and getting them ready, it is not a long time. So just some look at what else is going on in the garage. Now that we're done talking about RM23, again, grab those entries before the end of the month at restomods.com. Make sure you get entered to win. I could be sitting in the garage calling you in a couple months, letting you know that you're the grand prize winner of RM23 and you're taking home that numbers matching 68 GTO and $20,000 in cash. What else is going on in here? You can see RM22 back there behind my E39 BMW. This is an M5, by the way. It's a German muscle car, 2000, 6-speed manual, naturally aspirated V8. Fun car. Anyways, RM22 is still here. We're still figuring out what to do with this car. Drop me in the comments whatever you guys think we should do with this thing. It's such an incredible car, so iconic. And our winner of RM22, Brody, decided to take the cash. If you haven't seen that video, check that video out. We did a video call with him talking about how he came to that decision and what he's gonna do with that $100,000 in cash. But that does leave us with some decisions to make. Namely, what do we do with that one-of-a-kind 1969 Chevelle? So we've been talking to Barrett Jackson about maybe taking it to Scottsdale and auctioning it. A lot of people have suggested letting you guys get another chance to win it. So we're exploring that option as well. But let us know in the comments what you guys think we should do with it. Or if you want to send us a crazy unsolicited offer to buy it, you can do that there as well. Just giving you guys a viewing here. Again, this is Brody Neal out of Iowa. He just moved there from Arizona, but he's got his 100,000, and I believe he's got a brand new or 2021 F-150 in his driveway now to help him get to work and back safely, especially with winter coming. 1,000 horsepower 69 Chevelle, maybe not the best car for winters in Iowa. So big respect, shout out to Brody. Make sure you check out that winter call video. And then what else do we have going on in the garage? Right behind me here is a 72 K10. It does not look like everything is all right with this K10. Let's check it out. Like, this should not be here, right? I'm not a mechanic, but I don't think this is where that's supposed to go. This particular piece looks a little fried. Things look like they're going on over here. Is that how that's supposed to look?
Oh, no, we are missing a few components, but they'll be here today. We decided to go with a Phytech, our go-to. This thing had a stock, like, truck style intake manifold. It's an LS engine out of a truck.
It's the Vortec, right? The 6.2 liter, 6 liter?
This is a 5.3 liter.
A 5.3 liter?
Yep.
Who let that happen? I mean, while we have it all apart, shouldn't we, like, put a bigger one in there?
It's never out of the question.
No, but seriously, this thing was up and running like days ago. What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Yeah, so what happened was we bought this truck and it had like a stock GM computer with basically like an aftermarket harness. Somebody had like a standalone harness. And the way they had it wired was they had the main power going down by the starter. And a lot of times what happens with headers is that any power wires you have down there by the starter just get too hot and it melted. So we decided that we didn't really like the stock GM computer anyway. I don't really like how the truck intake manifold looks. So we reached out to Tech and they have a full Ultimate LS kit for it. So that'll take care of all the wiring issues. It's going to have their own computer for added tunability, a better intake manifold and throttle body. So we're just getting it prepped. That stuff's going to show up today. We're just cleaning everything out and getting ready to put it all back together.
So let me translate this for the people out there. Esparza broke the truck and it's Tech to the rescue. Is that an accurate depiction?
Basically, yeah, basically. Yeah. We were stress testing it and we were actually getting ready to go out to like East County. East of us here, there's like some back roads and it's a 4x4, so we were gonna kind of take it out there. And we didn't make it very far before we encountered some drivability issues, as in it didn't run anymore.
What happens when you melt the power cable to the, what do they call it? Is that an ECU?
Yeah, it shorted out the ECU, so that was that.
What happens like immediately, like when you're driving a truck and that happens, what happens?
It just shut off. It just shut off as far as like the engine controls. This truck has its own like body harness and everything, so all the lights and everything still worked. But the engine
stopped.
Yeah, it needs a computer to run, you know, so once you have a computer problem, that's it.
Man, you know what that does? It makes me miss carburetors.
Carburetors, you know, they have their pros and cons, you know, obviously we have modern technology that's a lot better. But yeah, a carburetor is one of those things too. Sometimes you can like physically just look at why it's not working and not have like a computer issue, but you know, with an LS engine, like it's designed to be computer controlled, so yeah, we're gonna leave it that way.
Yeah, that is true. So I guess I'll have to wait a little bit longer to take this thing mudding.
Yeah, I'm afraid. You want to go mud bogging this thing, but this paint is like perfect on this truck. Like,
yeah, but I mean, like, look at this truck. If this truck is not made for mudding, what is this truck made for? I mean, he said just because it can doesn't mean it should. I would beg to differ on that one.
We did do like some protective paint film that might help a little bit with the rock chips.
Well, I mean, you're going to get rock chips just driving around anyways.
Yeah, we did put like clear protective film like all the way to there on the rockers, just because.
Just to here?
Yeah, like all-terrain tires are always just kicking up rocks, and we did it in the back too. Just because it's black, you know, like once a black paint job like this gets any type of dirt or anything that you have to wipe off, you're basically going in and like polishing the whole truck again to get it back to like what this is.
Yeah. Did we order back glass? I see the side glass is perfect and the back glass still a little scratched.
Yeah, we got to get back glass in it. All this is brand new. We changed out, Junior put in all new side glass, brand new vent windows. We've just been doing a lot to it. We put an in-tank pump and then moved the fuel tank to the bed. So we got some footage of that going on. We've done a bunch of interior work, all Dakota digital gauges.
Oh yeah, those gauges were sick.
Yeah, really nice.
Way too high tech for me.
We went through the
There's an app. There's an app for the
gauges, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this thing's just been getting the treatment. We did change the wheels and tires. We went through all the brakes, did a Willwood master cylinder, just on and on. You know, we just as we look at stuff, we always want it better. Why not? The
problem is once you fix one thing, like, and elevate that to like the next level, then like you look at what's next to it. Right. Like for example, right now these side windows look amazing, but the back glass looks like shit because it's next to these perfect windows.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, like the difference between like a patina truck like blue, you know, like it has so much character that you forgive a lot of things, but once you paint a truck with like a beautiful black paint job, everything else around it has to look brand new, otherwise it just stands out, you know? So
that's true. And this truck does look incredible. The interior, you haven't broken the interior yet. It still looks good.
Yeah, we added 3-point seat belts. It didn't have any seat belts.
I don't think that's where the gauges are supposed to go.
Changed the steering wheel. A lot of work.
Oh yeah, that steering wheel is nice. Let me go look at that thing. And the gas tank got moved. There it is. And we put a filler cap somewhere. Yeah. filler cap. So yeah, this top end will go back on. Reegs, did you order the back glass for the K10 yet?
No, I did not. I will get on that.
How dare you? Is this the first you're hearing of the back glass?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I think Reegs may have just gotten here.
Stained glass like a church, like just
Like a full mosaic.
Yeah, mosaic.
I like it. What is it gonna be a mosaic of?
You?
Wow, I got you and me. I don't know about either one of those ideas. I think probably both those ideas are terrible. What else is going on in the garage? This is a 67 Chevelle that we're still working on. We want to get this over to SOS Customs for the bodywork and the paint. It's got a Roadster shop chassis. This thing is going to be badass, but obviously still a lot of work left to do on here. We've got to fit some panels and mock up an engine block and make sure this thing's good to go. Then we're going to get it over to SOS Customs, our boys over there, and get this thing painted, all the body work done so that it's ready for assembly, ready to get the actual engine put in. I think we're doing like a 427 blueprint, LS style block in there, pretty high compression, naturally aspirated V8 in that thing, but still working on that. So stay tuned for updates there. Also, the Ram Charger. So as you guys know, you can enter to win this 1975 Ram Charger just by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And when we get to 100,000 subs, we're just gonna pick one of those subscribers at random and they're gonna win that truck. We're only at 45,000 or so we still got a ways to go. So these guys have time to work on it. It should be coming back from paint and body. It's at SV Body and Paint right now. And I think for a color on that, we decided to go with black on the body and the top, and then do some vinyl striping, kind of like some retro striping on it. We also got the 440, the original 440 from that 75 Ram Charger, and that is, that actually got rebuilt. Cogswell Marine did an awesome video rebuilding that entire 440, so it's ready to rock and get dropped into that truck just as soon as we get it back from SV Body and Paint. What else is going on? There's something cool tucked away over here. Hey, Jeremy. Hold on, everybody, there's Jeremy. He's hiding back there. What else do we have hiding back here? Check this thing out. So this is actually a really cool story. This, as you can tell, is a Dodge Charger, but just looking at the grill, what year is this Charger? Drop it in the comments quick before I say it. Here's the rear end, that'll help you. If you don't have it by now, you might not know much about Dodge Chargers. This is a 68. I personally love this because of the taillights, the round taillights on the rear end, and then the front grille. Obviously, it's got all the iconic things that make it that second gen Charger. But this grille with no gap in the middle. The 69 and 70 had a little divider right here, and they're all just a little bit different. I think the 68 to me is the best one. This particular 68 has a crazy story. So you can see this thing is pretty original looking in terms of the wheel tire setup. Actually, I think we've taken the hubcaps off, but pretty narrow tires and everything. And then the bodywork on this thing is incredible. And then here's the interior. All pretty original. A shifter is not, but the rest of it pretty original. And what the deal is with this car, you can see how easy that door closes. The fit and finish on this car is unreal, and there's a reason for that. So if you guys remember that iconic movie, Steve McQueen movie, Bullitt, everybody remembers the Mustang Charger race scene. And the bad guys were driving a 68 Charger. And so a while back, I guess probably a year ago plus, a movie studio wanted to remake Bullitt. So they commissioned an auto shop to build them a hero car of the 68 Charger. And then, I don't know if you've heard, I don't pay attention to any of this stuff, but apparently there's like a strike going on in Hollywood with the writers and the actors and all that stuff. And so the studio actually canceled the movie And so the shop that was commissioned to build this car put it up for sale. And we managed to get our hands on it. So yeah, this was originally scheduled for a Bullitt reboot and gonna be the hero car for that movie. But we managed to get our hands on it. So we'll be playing with that thing soon. In the meantime, it's just kind of fun to have at the garage. And again, it's my favorite of that generation of Chargers with the front grille and the taillights set up the way they are. So yeah, Friday, August 25th, that's what's going on in the RestoMods garage. Again, 4 times entries to win RM23 are live now on RestoMods.com. Make sure you claim that opportunity before it's gone. At the end of the month, midnight, whatever, on the 31st, that opportunity closes forever. So we'll never again be offering 4X entries to win this numbers matching 68 GTO along with $20,000 in cash. So head over to RestoMods.com, claim those entries. That's it, guys. Have a great weekend. Good luck.